In the Marvel Universe, strength alone does not define dominance. Some beings rule through skill, some through intelligence, and others through sheer force. But on rare occasions, a confrontation rises above all categories and becomes a test of existence itself. This battle is one of those moments. On one side stands Wonder Man, a hero whose body has transcended biology and evolved into living energy. On the other stands Void Sentry, the embodiment of destruction born from limitless power and uncontrollable fear. This is not a battle of good versus evil. It is a clash between stability and collapse, between power that endures and power that erases. To determine who is truly stronger, we must look beyond raw numbers and examine how their power functions when every limit is removed. Wonder Man, the Ionic Avenger. Wonder Man is no longer bound by the limitations of the human body. His transformation into a being of pure ionic energy reshaped every aspect of his existence. Strength, durability, and endurance are no longer biological traits for him. They are constants. He does not tire. He does not weaken with time. Pain does not slow him, and exhaustion does not exist. His ionic structure allows him to unleash overwhelming physical force, capable of shaking battlefields and overpowering enemies that rival gods. Unlike rage-driven strength, his power is stable and controlled. It does not spike and crash. It remains consistent throughout extended battles, allowing him to fight at maximum output without losing efficiency. This stability makes Wonder Man one of the most dependable and reliable powerhouses among Earth's heroes. Beyond strength, his durability is extraordinary. His ionic form grants extreme resistance to physical damage, energy-based attacks, and environmental destruction. Even when heavily damaged, his body can regenerate as ionic energy reforms into a stable state. He does not bleed. He does not suffer organ failure. He does not depend on oxygen, food, or rest. Against most opponents, endurance alone would guarantee his victory. Void Sentry, the embodiment of oblivion. Void Sentry is not simply powerful. He is catastrophic by nature. Born as the dark reflection of infinite power, the Void exists as fear given form. He does not operate by rules of restraint, morality, or balance. Where others use power to defeat enemies, the Void uses power to erase them. His presence alone distorts reality and fractures matter at a fundamental level. But his greatest weapon is not physical destruction. It is psychological annihilation. The Void attacks the mind, turning confidence into despair and resolve into terror. Fear itself becomes a weapon, weakening opponents long before physical combat reaches its peak. Unlike heroes who must overpower their enemies through prolonged combat, the Void unravels them. He does not need time to win. He exists to end battles by ending existence itself. Against him, survival is never guaranteed, regardless of strength or durability. Power comparison, energy versus annihilation. At first glance, Wonder Man appears capable of standing toe-to-toe with Void Sentry. His god-level strength allows him to trade blows without being instantly overwhelmed. Each strike carries concentrated ionic force, powerful enough to stagger beings far beyond normal physical limits. His durability allows him to absorb punishment that would erase nearly any other hero from the battlefield. Explosions, energy surges, and crushing impacts failed to end the fight early. His regeneration ensures that even after sustaining massive damage, he can reform and continue. In the early phase of the battle, Wonder Man does not fall. He resists, he endures. He advances through sheer stability of power. However, this confrontation does not remain physical for long. Void Sentry's power is not built for prolonged exchanges of force. He does not rely on brute strength alone, because he does not need to. The Void attacks existence itself. His abilities dismantle energy at its source, corrupt matter at a fundamental level, and bypass durability entirely. What Wonder Man relies on most, his ionic nature, becomes a vulnerability when faced with an opponent who can unravel energy rather than merely damage it. While Wonder Man can regenerate from destruction, regeneration becomes meaningless when the very structure of his energy is targeted and destabilized. This is no longer about accumulating damage. This is about erasure. Void Sentry does not need to overpower Wonder Man physically. He only needs time. Time allows the Void to weaken stability, amplify fear, and dismantle resistance piece by piece. As the battle continues, the advantage shifts decisively. Not because the Void hits harder, but because his power is designed to destroy things that refuse to end. Wonder Man represents sustained power. Void Sentry represents the end of sustainability itself. Stability struggles against annihilation, and even infinite endurance begins to collapse when the fight is no longer about survival, but about existence. Final verdict: who is more powerful? Wonder Man stands among the strongest heroes Marvel has ever created. His ionic form grants him unmatched stamina, god-level strength, and extraordinary survivability. Against nearly any opponent, these traits would ensure victory. He can endure battles that last for days. He can adapt to extreme conditions. He can outlast forces designed to break gods. In most matchups, Wonder Man is not just powerful, he is inevitable. However, Void Sentry is not a normal opponent. He is not bound by physical laws, emotional limits, or conventional power scales. He represents the collapse of limits themselves. The Void is what happens when power loses balance and restraint disappears. In a true no-limits confrontation, where fear becomes a weapon, reality bends, and annihilation is unleashed without control. Wonder Man's power is no longer enough to guarantee survival. This battle does not end because Wonder Man is defeated in strength. It ends because strength itself is no longer the deciding factor. Final result: Void Sentry is stronger. Not because Wonder Man lacks power, but because Void Sentry exists to destroy power itself. When limitless energy confronts limitless destruction, endurance fades, strength loses meaning, and oblivion ultimately prevails. Make sure to explore the rest of my videos for even more exciting character crossovers and intense battles that you won't want to miss. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to stay tuned for more awesome content coming your way. And as always, take care of yourselves, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.